Good morning, happy Friday. Just a quick moment on this Friday. Listen. Anybody that knows me know that I am a lover of nature, whether it be birds, squirrels, peacocks. I'm a lover of nature, right? And I always use nature, nature first, natural, then spiritual. To make demonstrations, I always use nature. But listen, two words I want to discuss, and that's process and transition. Everybody know that a process is a succession of events that bring about a desired end. Transition is simply somewhat of a transformation, taking you from where you are to where you need to be. A transition does not have to happen over a period of time, but a process, you go through seasons and cycles and changes and stages you go through when you're in the process, right? And I was thinking about one insect and two birds. Everybody know I'm a lover of butterflies, but in order to become this butterfly actually has to go through a process. It's not like a quick transformation or transition. They have to be an egg that turns into a larva turns into a pup. Then it go through all these stages to come to the point of maturity as far as an adult and ready to come up out of the sack, turn into a butterfly to fly. Sorry, y'all, going up in here. We know that a butterfly goes through process. We know that an eagle goes through process. They have to renew their wings, But the hardest process or the hardest decision is with an eagle. They can live 20 to 30 years. Then they have to make a hard decision if they're going to go through what we call molting. And baby, because after so long of renewing their wings, they no longer can use their beak and their claws as a predator. So they have to make a hard decision for not just renewing of their wings or their feathers. They have to go through a whole rebirth. But they got to have a whole new beak. They have to have whole new claws in order for them to live. They could live up to 70 years if they make the hard decision to go through the molting season. So I won't take you down through about the molting season. I'll come back with that. And then I found out this interesting bird called the phoenix. The phoenix, there is only one that lives at a time. And the phoenix can live up to 500 years. But with the phoenix don't go through process. Phoenix don't have to go through the molting. They don't have to go through the stages and the cycles and all of that. With the phoenix, what they do is when their time is up, 500 years has expired, the phoenix build their own nest. They light fire to them, to put themselves in this nest, light fire to themselves. They burn up. But then a new birth takes place. A new phoenix, baby phoenix, rises up out of the dust. When I found the phoenix, I said, that is a transformation right there. They have lived their life, right? 500 years. Now it's time for them to bring somebody else behind them. They set fire to their own selves, right? Because they have lived 500 years, a lifetime. It's time to go. I said all of that to say this. Whether you're going through a process which takes a succession of events to bring about a desired end. We go through stages as a baby, then you go through toddler, then you go through the adolescent, to get to you go through stages. And many times in life, we go through processes. We have to go through seasons of change. Don't always look good. Don't always feel good. Regardless, we're going through processes. We're going through transitions. Some of us are going to have rebirths where we're going to be transformed like you said, in the twinkling of an eye, right? So just know that we got to go through change. And change sometimes, all the time, it don't feel good. But if we want to be the butterfly, if we want our lifespan expanded beyond what it's supposed to be, if we want to rise up out of the dust like the phoenix, we got to do something different. In order to get what we've never had, we got to be willing to do something that we've never done. I'm in the process now of making a very, very hard decision about, a lot of people are using the Ozempic, the weight loss. I don't knock it. They do what they have to do. But I've always had an issue with the weight loss drugs or whatever. And I'm getting older and I'm noticing changes in my body. So I'm still trying to eat like I used to. I can't do that. So I'm in the process of making a real difficult decision. If I want something I never had, I got to do something that I've never did. So I'm in the process of making a decision about juicing. So that will be coming up later. I'm going to order the best juicer so I can get the best, so I can help myself as much as I can. And I know I have to start slow. I probably can't start off, juicing every meal. So I'll juice, one meal and eat 2 healthy meals, and then over time, 2 meals, and then I can start juicing, maybe weeks at a time with just juicing, but I'm in the process of making that decision because I want better. And if I want better, I got to do better. Got to do something that I've never done. If I always do what I've always done, I'm going to always get what I've always gotten. So listen, think about the process. Think about transition. Think about the caterpillar to the butterfly. Think about the eagle making the hard decision to want to live longer than the 30 years, 20 to 30 years. Think about the phoenix having to put itself in the middle of a nest, light fire, so someone else can come behind, a rebirth, right? Just think about it. And that's all I'm saying. As I'm walking, I stopped just to say that to you guys. This is your girl, your number 1 motivator, and your number 1 encourager. I'm the vision pusher that'll help you tell your truth and stand in it. All I'm saying to you and to me on this happy Friday, let's make the transition. Let's go through the process. Let's have the rebirth. Let's become a butterfly. Let's rise out of the ashes like a phoenix. We're going to mount up with wings like eagles. Run and not be weary. We're going to walk and not faint. Let's go, y'all.